Now this is better. Got something behind my neck. This, uh, well, anyways, yesterday I spent time, down in Boston, down at the Boston Center for Independent Living, for a informational meeting for new members of the ADAPT Disability Civil Rights Organization, which I'm a part of. I'm a member of the Massachusetts chapter of ADAPT. There's no New Hampshire chapter of ADAPT, but I have been tapped to take and start the New Hampshire chapter of ADAPT because I've had the experience with the Massachusetts chapter, specifically the Boston, Massachusetts chapter of ADAPT. And of course, I do have to contact a couple of people from the ADAPT national work, the organization level, taking, was it get information on who else here in New Hampshire wants to, become part of ADAPT. That way, that I myself and whoever else is here in New Hampshire who's interested in ADAPT and doing everything from protests to legislative lobbying, on issues related to disability civil rights. That I have other people can get together with me to essentially fight back against the institutional bias against persons with disabilities here in the state of New Hampshire. And there is quite a lot of it, especially since now we have the governorship is now in the hands of the Republican Party, and of course so is the legislature and the judicial branch too. So persons with disabilities here in New Hampshire have their work cut out for them, and we can no longer be separate individuals advocating on our own separately for our civil rights. We have to take a band together. And the way we are is that nothing about us without us, which is also the motto and slogan for the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, founded by Ari Neiman, who was on the National Council of Disability in the administration of Barack Obama, the previous president of the United States. And under this new president was Donald J. Trump, our civil rights as adults and children with disabilities is being massively trampled upon. And there is I can't remember what the name of the House bill is, but it's for House resolution. But there is a House resolution going through the U.S. House of Representatives to take and water down the Americans with Disabilities Act from 27 years ago, to take and essentially got the provisions, which allow persons with disabilities to sue, with it for accommodations, to with it be able to take the accommodations out in the community, to be able to do many of the things that able-bodied persons, with it naturally get to do, that many of us persons with disabilities do not. And of course, I am writing my Congresswoman, Annie Kuster, who is a Democrat, who is a ally of the disability community here in the state of New Hampshire. I'm going to lobby her to take and uphold and to strengthen the provisions of the Americans with Disabilities Act, and also to lobby her on behalf of the Community First Choice, and which is of course also the Disability Integration Act provisions of the addition to the Americans with Disabilities Act, because it wasn't mandates that persons with disabilities have access to accommodations and services to live here in the community instead of in institutions or nursing homes where people with disabilities are segregated, kept out of society. Whereas we persons with disabilities, we want to be integrated fully in society and to be respected for who we are, and not because of our the limitations due to our disabilities. We are just as much a persons as any persons who are non-disabled.